Hi everyone, Mike or MTash here, and today we're going to be talking about outnumbered situations, how to win those 1v3s, those 1v2s, pinched, almost impossible situations that you really feel like a boss if you clutch it out. For a lot of people, they think, no way, it's not going to happen, and they feel that, maybe their skills aren't enough to win these situations, but there are actually a lot of positional things that you can do that are going to help you. One of the biggest things is map movement. You can't stay in the same area for too long. It gives the other enemies an opportunity to devise a plan, a way to flank and pinch you so that it's almost impossible to get away. The other big thing is you need to turn this 1v3 into a bunch of 1v1s. If you watch this entire clip here, you'll notice that 90% of my engagements are 1v1. I use my map, I use the terrain and my angles to cut them off. Watch this session here. This is a 1v1. I kind of dip out, and now I'm engaging on these two guys here. But I'm cutting off the angles for the one player, so essentially this is still a 1v1. I can now commit to this guy, 1v1. And you see how I'm using this map to my advantage. I'm using the angles to my advantage, and I'm never biting off more than I can chew in this situation. You need to actively think, how can I turn these situations into a more favorable situation for me? A 1v1, a less panic situation. Right there, after I miss my snipe, I back up, use this kind of alleyway here to zone some of the fire from the enemy team, and although I don't get a kill, I don't have the stress of the enemy team all raining down on me at the same time. This is the biggest tip. You have to do that. You really need to make these fights less stressful, more manageable, and that is from map movement and putting them in situations where they can't all be barraging you. In this clip here, this isn't even massively impressive. I get a super, it's a free win because I've got my Sunsinger now, but just because you have a super doesn't necessarily mean you are going to win a 1v3. Shotguns are very strong against things like blade dancers, and if you don't play smart with your super, you can still lose these outnumbered situations. If you're going to be using a super, don't push in on them 1v3 like Rambo. Still play very passively, because even in this situation here, I have my Sunsinger, I have them weak from grenades, but I'm turning it into a bunch of 1v1s still. That is how you need to play. And the last thing I would like to kind of talk about quickly is 1v3 situations, 1v2 situations. A lot of it comes down to luck. The best player in the world can lose these situations because a lot of it is that luck. One missed snipe, or one shot not registering because of lag, a grenade not chaining. It can completely ruin your chances, especially in something like Trials where, it's do or die. But in something like Skirmish, it's okay to run away at these times. If you realize there's no way I am winning this situation, just peace out of there, regroup, and get your team to be able to help you out and support you. Watching these clips, I understand, yes, I am landing some great snipes, but it isn't because I'm running into the middle of the room, 360 no-scoping 3 different people. It's just a bunch of 1v1 situations over and over again, and adjusting to them accordingly. Before I end, let's break down this clip. It's a 1v3, they are weak, but I don't want to engage right here. It's a little bit too risky. So I run away, funnel them through the doorway, and I pick them off one after another. It allows it to be a much more manageable situation, and this is what you need to do. You don't engage on them all at the same time. You play like this, pop in and out of cover, take them out one after another, and you just got to play a little bit sneakier, a little bit more smart, and make the engagements that you do have manageable. Never bite off more than you can chew, and I know you can do it. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, there is no way I could do that. And if you practice these things, you play a little bit smarter, a little bit safer, and you funnel people properly, you can do this and clutch out the win. Thanks for having me one last time, and if you guys want to improve at PvP, check out my channel MTash. I focus very heavily on helping you improve by breaking down gameplays, by videos similar to this, and trying to get you to be that top 1% player. Have a good day, everyone. Bye-bye.